Well, good afternoon, everybody. I want to say it's officially fall, I guess, here in Florida because I'm enjoying this 70, 60 degree weather outside. I'm not even sweating. The breeze is so nice and it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And tomorrow, so as I'm recording this, it's Monday, October 16th, I think. And tomorrow, it's supposed to be 55 here in Florida in the mornings. Walk early in the morning and get that nice fresh air. So, wanted to give a little update on my garden. If you watched my last two videos I posted on my real life video, you saw one of them where I was preparing the soil for planting. The second video showing, 2 months later, the garden and how it's doing. This video, I'm going to show you another update. I cleaned everything out of the garden, and I want to show you the new things I have in there, what crops I have planted, because I'll be doing an updated video of plants, their progress. But one of the things that was my fault was when my garden was doing its thing, I guess the best way to put it is the weed that I thought was string beans, but it was really a weed I was helping grow, and stole all the nutrients out of the garden. So how I'm fixing that is planting flowers and everything, having natural nutrients, I guess, is how I'm fixing it. So I'm gonna flip the camera over and I'm gonna have you guys see how I have this fence right now is it's kind of hanging, but it's to keep the squirrels from getting in. And I have it to where it's actually a lot better than how I had it before. If the birds ever sit on this, which they do, it's not gonna, ruin anything. But you will notice something right there. Let me know in the comments what you think that is. And it's not from the corn. I have it kind of leaning. But tell me in the comments. The color gives it away. Get a good look at it. Let me know what you think that is. It's a mystery, isn't it? I know what it is. I planted it and didn't realize it. Those 3-4 corn stalks are done. Their seeds, they didn't do as well as I thought. What did do well, and it's still doing well, I'm having another ear actually growing. You can see the silk that's growing right there. You see that? Silk is growing for the second one, but I got a corn cob there. And we're gonna move over there, and you see that big corn cob. It's doing fairly well. I'm gonna pick it very shortly. Height-wise, this is like eye level to me, so probably only 5 feet tall. Still better than usual. And what I have planted in here, in this little corner, I've planted some cherry tomatoes. I planted 3 snow peas. I put they're little circles over there. It's hard to see. I got some string beans. I planted 7 string beans in a row. I think actually that's where I planted them. There's a line there. What else? I planted some butter crunch lettuce. I planted more sweet corn. There are 73-day sweet corn that I planted. And you can see the line. There is a line of soil. And that's to let me know where, and it's easier for them to break through. There you can see the line that goes across. But they're right next to the old stock. Very handy. What else did I plant in there? Tomatoes, butter crunch lettuce, snow peas, string beans. I got a rosemary that's growing there, sweet corn, and that's about it. Maybe I should plant some flowers or something, but this is where I'm at. I took down all the weeds, so all the weeds I've removed. What you're seeing in there is pretty much just like pulled out, left in there that I didn't feel like really taking the time to clean are the weeds I already picked. They're dead. There's no roots on them. It's just leaves and stuff. Good, healthy stuff for the soil to get its natural nutrients. And how I did all this is when I tilled this, I'm going to tell you this right now. When I tilled it, I didn't till it with an actual, like what you saw in my last video that I used. My good handy machine, as I called it. I used actually my foot, and it was like a leveler. It was like a harrow. And I softly was hovering my foot over and turning everything over. And there's actually first life of a bumblebee or honeybee. Get a zoom in, which is a good sign. That means they can pollinate my my sweet corn. Over here we got lovely thyme growing, spearmint for my drinks. Thyme's growing here as well, which is great. Basil, dill, that's doing very well. You got those little oregano. Now this is gonna give a dead giveaway of what plant is in. So if you can guess the plant that's in my garden, you can guess what the plant that is, because it's the exact same. Okay, hint hint. I don't know what these are, but these three are flowers that are starting to grow. Now here's something different, and it's absolutely windy, so hopefully you guys can hear me. I have another sweet corn. This is what it looks like when it first matures. A lot of you guys probably are questioning me as to, like, why in the pot. I'm going to leave this in the pot, and this is going to be for seed, which means it's going to die early, and it's a 63 day, so it's a shorter day. The other option is me transplanting this into my garden. When the soil dries out, I'll remove it and then move the roots. Those two are what the snow peas are going to look like. That's what I'm going to be expecting. So this is almost like my trial and error test pots before going to my garden, so I know what to expect and what to look for versus a weed, right? Tell the difference between a weed and what is actually growing, because weeds do grow and they look very similar to plants when they start growing. So this helps me. Like these, for instance, are not weeds. I think these are cherry tomatoes that I planted. Those are, I forget what I planted there, but cherry tomatoes, and I don't know exactly what I planted there. Whatever I planted in there, probably a flower or something, doesn't seem to be growing. But I have fertilizer in there, so I'll probably plant something else in there. But this is my update for what's happening, and make sure you guys subscribe. Thank you.